What's going on, guys? It's Tommy from Galpin Autosports, and today we're going to be driving the world's fastest SUV. It's an Aston Martin DBX707. With me today, I have the brand manager of Aston Martin, Ivan Marino.
How's it going, everyone? Tommy, nice to see you. Thank you for coming by and checking it out. Let's just waste no time. Let's get right into it.
So I think from what I kind of read up on it, so the engine, as you said, is the same. So they just redid the turbos, probably the bigger turbos.
Yep.
The intake track was redone, so I'm assuming to try to increase air velocity or whatnot there. And then tuning, obviously. The transmission stayed the same for the most part.
Transmission stayed the same, yeah.
Okay, and then
nice
the carbon fiber torque tube, drive shaft, rotational mast, lines that up. Obviously, brakes have been upgraded. Nice, so this should be a fun car to drive.
Yeah. Let's have you drive it. You've driven both. Let's see what you think.
All right, let's go check it out.
You can see that a lot of the components stayed relatively the same to the traditional DBX or the 2022 and 2021 DBX. Really, my favorite part is that now they've added the center trim inlay to be carbon fiber standard in a new mode dial. The trim inlay you can still pick from 3 different options: carbon fiber, piano black, and then they have this brown carbon fibery mesh material that you can fit to the not just the trim inlay but also the doors and the rear part of the car. But not for the most part. Let's go for a spin.
First things first, you got to put it in sport mode. Yeah, this thing's insane. This thing pulls like a freight train.
This is literally my new favorite car.
I know, me too. I could fit 2 car seats in the back of this.
No problem. This is actually bigger interior space than the full-size Range Rover.
Is it?
Yeah. It's designed with Aston Martin's golden ratio rule in the exterior, so it's very deceiving as far as how much room you can get on the inside.
You could definitely tell, even me sitting right now, I'm very comfortable. I'm not maxed out in any way. Headroom, shoulder width, everything's good.
And then switching it back to GT mode, you get that subtlety, that ease of driving, no noise exhaustion, which is what sometimes could become a little too much of a nuisance on sports cars. Even a sport SUV, right? You do have that ability to change its characteristics.
Yeah, there's times you want to get in the car, not think about the car. You're just tired. You want to just drive. Yeah. And right now, again, you're in GT mode. The car's quiet. It's not as responsive, so it's not jerking you back and forth as much, which is nice. So you could kind of just, not to say that you're going to zone out and drive, but you could kind of just do your own thing and relax, and the car's not throwing you back and forth. Yep. But when you're ready to rock and roll, the power is definitely there. All right, that's enough of the GT mode. I got to go back to Sport Plus.
Do it.
Yeah, very nice. And these brakes, geez, they feel so good. It's just immediate, they're on.
That's the nice thing about ceramic brakes. You can really push them. Not that anybody's ever going to really take this to the track and go crazy with it, but anybody that wants to, you're not going to have to worry about coming back and having to replace rotors and brake pads.
And they're not that noisy. At least I can't hear anything from inside.
Well, this particular car is fitted with the acoustic privacy glass. So all that feedback you're getting on the exhaust is being damped by the glass itself. So these are double paneled glasses. If you put the window down, you can actually feel in the middle. And then the center part is a noise cancellating glue. So any noise that we're getting in here is definitely being muffled by the acoustic privacy glasses.
So I think we're one of the first ones in the West Coast to see this car, right?
We are the very first in the West Coast to experience this car. Galpin Aston Martin was the first dealership that the DBX707 came to. It's been doing a tour here locally, taking it to a lot of different places where our customers can experience the vehicle with easy access without having to deal with the notorious LA traffic.
I think Aston took the best parts of the regular DBX, which is the comfort. I like the look of it, honestly. I think they're quite nice and just made it better. So now you almost have 2 cars in one. You have an SUV that's a typical SUV if you want, and then with the flip of a switch, you're able to enjoy that sports car, or almost like a supercar with this horsepower territory.
And supercar horsepower. I mean, 10 years ago to get to 700 horsepower, you were paying millions of dollars in some cases. or spending a whole lot of money tuning
True.
an existing car.
And this, you could still go out on the weekends, buy stuff, go grocery shopping, or take your kids. Like, you know, I could put 2 car seats back there.
2 car seats, full Costco run, and still smoke a sports car on the way home. Like, what else can you ask for?
What else
can you ask for?
Yeah, no, very impressive. Very impressive. Love how it feels, drives, sounds.
And you can make this really your car. You can personalize it. One of the beautiful things about Aston Martin is their Q program, which allows you to dream it and make it directly from the factory. A lot of the times customers come to you and come to us, you know, they wish that the manufacturer would have done X, Y, Z. Yep. With Aston Martin, you don't have to worry about that. You can either choose from a beautiful, extensive palette of colors, leathers, and really configurations of the interior space, or say, look, I love everything that you're doing, but I want a specific interior color. I want a specific leather color. It is bespoke down to the stitch. We have a car that can't talk too much about that we're working on that is going to be 100% custom made for Galpin Aston Martin, and that really will showcase what is capable as far as our Q program and the Q design, and how wild you can get with Aston Martin.
So that was an amazing test drive. This thing is absolutely insane. The regular DBX is cool, but this new version blows your socks off. From the GT mode, it's just cool and refined and calm, to the Sport Plus that has traction, that has launch control and all the goodies. I was absolutely blown away. Thank you, Ivan, for the time and the opportunity to drive this.
Thank you for coming by and checking it out.
Of course, of course. If you guys have any questions or are interested to take a look at this vehicle, call Ivan and his team. He'll be glad to show you guys around. And until next time, we'll see you guys on the next video.